Alright, back again, and we're on Cell today, and I got my fingers crossed that we don't see Boo, because if we see Boo, we might see like the first ever Hazy crash out on video. Because I loaded up this morning, I played 3 games of Green, and they were all against Red. I lost all of them. We're playing against Jiren, something a bit different. So I played all against Red, and I lost all 3 games, and I was like, you know what, I love Cell, I'm going to give Cell a go. And my first game, I loaded up against Boo. So, like, it is the way. It is a very big trend that happens with this game. You always seem to play against... Like, when you go and change deck, you always seem to get, like, a really, like, rough matchup. And it kind of really put me on tilt. But, nonetheless, we are playing against Jiren today. I'm not actually sure how. I think Jiren shouldn't be too bad, because we do have... generally a lot of neg, and I am really liking that Cell is people are starting to talk about Cell. They're, you know, Cell's actually pretty decent. Like this list I did get from a fella JTCG, so shout out to him for, I believe this is the list that he was playing on his stream, or very close to it. I didn't remember the exact list. I sort of like built off what I could remember seeing. And it was so good to actually watch someone pilot Cell, be good with Cell, and it sort of like gave me hope that this deck does have a place in the meta, because I was really hyped. This was going to be the most hyped leader for me, because like I said, love Cell. But as the reveals went on, maybe it didn't seem that great, but now that everyone's playing with it, it actually is pretty decent. So we will charge a 16 here. So I think like if it... I don't have a 5-drop, unfortunately. So maybe I need to dig for a 5-drop. Jiren obviously rush taking his life down. Let's discard this 18. Draw 2. Okay, there's the 5-cost Cell. Very nice. So we pass up there. If, of course, our 18 lives, we get to go into Cell next turn. If it doesn't live, we'll go into the Android 16 and just remove the Goku. But I guess one thing that list leader will do is it just pumps Jiren for 40k. So we definitely won't be complaining about hitting Jiren for 40k. 40k against Jiren is actually a really shit number though, because it is just one super combo. As he does, of course, go into another one. He is like Rush Awakening here. And he does get to minus off our Android 18. So we will, in that sense, just go into the Android 20. And we'll remove one of the Gokus. So we'll charge this. Swing here. Because obviously, us removing 30k is kind of annoying. So we'll get a draw, and we'll minus one of these. Because on top of that, we're then going to have to worry about the big 4-cost Jiren coming down. So I don't know. I mean, I guess in your typical matchup, like, and this is kind of the thing that is actually catching me a lot off guard, is people running all different kinds of deck lists. So, like, it's like trying to understand, like, I don't know many Jirens that will turn after turn put down this 2-cost Goku to get themselves self-awakened. So, I'm not 100% sure on the theory behind it, whether this is something that we normally see, or whether it's something that we don't normally see. But anyway. See, it does cannon into us. And I guess, like, the one thing is, like, we will actually be able to remove the 6-cost Jiren in this matchup, because we do have a lot of minus. Does swing that 30k. Does get a minus there. And goes into the big 4-cost Jiren, as we did mention. We do get the draw, so we just gotta try and map out our minus, so we've obviously been put right under the pump straight away. Have to actually do some maths here. Now, if we could hit a... Fortunately, we didn't hit the 5 cost cell. So this definitely makes things a little bit difficult for trying to know exactly what we want to do. I just don't have 10k of minus. If only I had some of the Android 18s. 30k of minus. I've got nowhere near... I think I need a charge. Let's charge this. So I can only do 20k of neg. I mean, I could just go full send on his Jiren and try and remove it. Is that maybe what I have to do? Is that maybe what I have to do? I'm not too sure. I'm actually very stuck here. I'm guessing that maybe this is like a ploy that Jiren's like, I'll just get myself self-awakened, make it really tough for Cell. I think I don't shy away from it. I think I just go into the chain. Maybe I ignore Jiren. We go into the cell and we'll minus this Jiren. So we do have to kill it twice, which is kind of not great, but we might get a lot of cards out of his hand for it. Perhaps I set up for the following turn. These Cell Juniors are 15k, so he can't like board wipe me if I play down some Cell Juniors. So we get a draw. What do I want to add to my hand? Let's just get a... Get another draw 18. Maybe I should have just got the 4 cost cell. So we'll minus here. And we'll minus here again. Swing into Jiren. So if he wants to like protect his Jiren here, he's going to lose a lot of cards, which probably works in our favor in a way. Would have been nice just to have that extra 10k neg without needing to swing at the Jiren, of course, because like he got to, you know, draw 2 cards. But I guess it's like a decent trade-off. Even if he establishes another one, I guess we might have ways to get it back. Yeah, so he does choose to keep it. So even if like these Cell Juniors die for whatever reason, at the moment they're providing 10k. They're like ripping 10k combos out of his hand. I guess obviously if he can get another one established, then it like becomes really kind of difficult for us. And well, so he gives us 2 5Ks there, which is kind of what we like to see. Does he give us a super in one? So there's the first one negated. And then we're going to swing into the Jiren, draw a card, 40k. So he is going to choose to keep it with a double super combo. So this has obviously got me thinking that maybe he has 2 of the Jirens in his hand. He has another Jiren in his hand, of course. Obviously, what we would really like to have seen, so hopefully, if he does, for whatever reason, remove this 5-cost cell, I would like to, to play down the Android 18 that minuses and hope, which I don't have, and hopefully find the 5-cost cell, the SR, not that one, which would have been very nice. So it does sweep up, clean our board. So like, not only did these rip like combo out of his hand, they've actually absorbed an attack. So these Cell Juniors have actually put in a lot of work. Now, does he actually have another 4-cost Jiren? Unless maybe he didn't. Yeah, so he does have another 4-cost Jiren. So really ripping off the top deck here, the SR cell is kind of what we need at the moment. Which we don't get. We get a Cell Junior. Okay. This is gonna start getting a little bit tricky, I think. So we can go again. We can minus. We can swing here. Yeah, like I'm really kind of lost exactly how I want to do this. I think my opponent has kind of been like, well, I want to try and find these matchups as like, no offense to people that play Jiren, but I mean, are you literally just trying to like, where's your, I don't know. So that's negated, which is good for us. And we draw the 5-cost cell as that's exactly what I was looking for. Add the 4-cost back to hand. We'll swing at it now. He does obviously get to draw more cards. So that Jiren is now gone. Let's swing into this one. Draw a card. Does he let it die? If he lets it die, we can clear another Jiren. So he does give us a super there, which is good. So we will KO this 30k cell. Draw a card. KO the Goku. And we did get another Cell Junior. Play an 18. Draw a card. Another explosion. So we do have ways to like answer STR, or at least just answer this Jiren next turn. As you can see, we've still got a pretty good hand, so we're not overly losing like a lot of cards. I feel like SCR is going to come down, so we'll give him a 10 and the 5. Give him another 10. There is, of course, the FTR. So we will be able to actually freely swing. Because he can't pop his Jiren skill. So I think the play, I feel like we have a way to clear both these bodies here. We have a way to clear both bodies here. Because we found that SR. Charger 18. So, first things first. We'll play down this cell. Play down 1. Two cells. Choose this Jiren. What have I done here? Oh, yes, sorry, yes. Popping this. Minusing 1, minusing 2. And now... So this did take a little bit from our hand, of course. Now we pop this. Draw. We minus. Oh, sorry, we KO. We swing. Another SR cell. Very nice. So if he... Okay, so he does choose to let it negate. If he chose to, like, combo out there, I would have not swung this cell. He does take 2-2. So we got a lot of control back that turn. And we still have a very respectable hand. We can go 5-cost chain again next turn. We can go another 5-cost cell if he doesn't remove it. As there is the Whis, so I imagine this is probably going to be Whis into like a Ramshi. Oh no, another SCR. So I have to let this die because he does... I will lose a lot of cards. But I can, of course, remove it again. Let's give him the 4-cost. So let's think. Minuses it to 30. Okay, so I can remove it. We don't need it. This card, of course. So we'll go the draw. And we'll go 4-cost cell. Minus it by 10. Does combo off the Whis. We'll remove the 18, play out the 5-cost cell, so we draw another cantrip. What am I wanting to add? I think I want to add another 4-cost. We'll swing 30. She does, of course, take the negate. Now... I think maybe... I think I'm okay just to let my board die, because I get some value out of it still. KO this, draw a card, kill this, because we are now seeing the searches. And we want to play... We'll just play the cantrip. Drawing a card. Don't know if there's anything. Yeah, I suppose let's just get a search off. If this lives, it lives. So we take. And we'll swing 45 because 45 is a bad number for Jiren. Yep, so he does take there. Down to 1. We do know he is down like at least 2 super combos. Yeah, he's down 3 super combos. So we know he hasn't got a lot left, so I'm guessing he's probably got to like push for the kill here. He's charged Vegeta, maybe he like... Okay, so he has another SCR. So he's seen 3 SCRs. 3 SCRs and 2 full-cost Jirens. If we like deal with this, then it's just like... We've actually played this game extremely well. And we see another super combo. So I think we're in a very good spot here. I think I can actually give up one of these because I don't think we need them. Or I can always grab it back if I need to. Another Cell Jr. would actually be really good here. And they're all in the drop. So I need another one of these. So he does have the crit. Okay. Because the thing here I need is 30k of minus. So 15. So what can I get? I can get 15. 25. So I'm going to be short still. And I only have 4 cards left in deck, I just realized. Oh wow. Okay, so I need... this is very interesting. Very interesting. 4 cards left in deck. Have to be very careful. So we'll play this out. I have to KO an android. We'll take nothing. Minus this. Feel like I can just math him out. Minus both of these. 15. Oh, I can remove this. And probably survive another turn. Okay. So here, I guess I grab back a Cell Jr. just in case like he combos out. Yep. 45. Yep. So I'll swing the leader, and if he like lets it go, I will just play Cell Jr. and have a big dump. As we combo. 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95 with Cell Jr. And that should be enough because we know he has used 3 super combos. 35, 45, 55, 60. So there we have it, guys. We do pick up the win against Jiren. That took a little bit of math to let me think about how we wanted to do that, but Cell handled that extremely well.